Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with insane wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them doubt me, it's about me. Keep my head down, let my mouth speak. They surround me, they all about the clout, see where the crowd be. Every time I speak loudly, they more about me. Man, you know I got a bounty on these lousy ass haters that surround me. Still they doubt me, they don't know nothing about me. Still their mouths free, I'ma change that soon. Better watch out now, see? I just wanna be the greatest.
How's it going, my Saiyans? It's Fenix Vegeta here with
Shadoku, the one and only.
and we are bringing you Smasher Pass Pokemusu Episode 4.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Akuna Yamatada's horny tits.
Oh.
I still can't believe the thumbnail you made for this.
I know. And if you guys like these videos, then make sure you hit that like button. Not only will we do the other generation, but I'll make sure I do an even sexier thumbnail for the next gen.
And if we get 51 more subscribers, I'll play Choo Choo Charles.
Oh, you poor, poor, defenseless soul.
And if this video gets 3 likes, Chad will play a game that he cannot disagree on.
You bastard.
Oh. Burn it with fire, kill it with fire, or whatever that game is.
You mother... Continue. I'm gonna talk to you later after this, but continue.
But yeah, I'll play Choo Choo Charles while he plays the other one. But for him, it's 3 likes. And I can't.
Fuck you. It has to be the same.
And I can't put my own likes in it.
You're an asshole.
Thank you.
Anyways, continue.
Alright, so I read last, which was the Golem line. Your turn. Let me just fix this.
Alright. And folks, before we read, once again, we apologize for any fuck-ups during our reading. We're trying our best. And 2, we are rating on now just only two things, not 3 as we usually do. We are rating on looks, meaning if they look kind of under the age or adolescence, it's a no-go. And on top of that, we have to rate the threat level. Sometimes very high is very risky, but sometimes you have to risk it for the biscuit. But it depends on how threatening that biscuit is.
I got issues. I got issues.
Yep, and I don't have the tissues.
Well, you had them, but you used them on all those.
No, I don't have. Fuck you.
Remember, I sent you a bunch of tissues.
No, you don't. No, you didn't. Bye.
I have footage.
No, you don't.
That I could hoist them up on. And as soon as I took it out the box, I knew what it was. First off, let me scroll down to the second page. You sick. I don't want to say it because I'm trying to put this on my other channel. You know what? Screw it. This is staying only on the Shadoku channel. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Alright. Shadow, take it away, buddy opal, friendo, horny opal.
Oh, horny opal. You're something else. Alrighty, anyways, let's do this. Number 77, Ponyta. My little Pokemon, my little Pokemon. Alrighty. Ponyta, Fire Horse Pokemusu, Fire typing. The hooved quadrupedal Masu Ponyta appears to be on fire at first glance, but with closer inspection, one will find out the flames isn't hot at all. This is because the fire is actually a manifestation of the Ponyta's emotions, or as some adapt mages phrases, their soul. That's one hot soul. The mental state of a Ponyta can drastically change the properties of their fire. Though since most of their fire is behind them, they seldom notice it themselves. Ponyta prefers to live in open spaces where they have room to frolic about. As such, they tend to live in large fields and grasslands where they can appreciate the vast blue skies above them. Since Ponyta's emotions are on full display, they're incapable of deception and are known as one of the most trustworthy Masus around. Humans appreciate this trait, and combined with Ponyta's gentleness, makes them universally beloved and appreciated with nearly all human society. Ponyta will not fight when confronted. They dislike conflict of any kind and will always seek to flee to safety instead of fighting. Since Ponyta can outrun most other Masus and humans alike, this is an incredible effect strategy. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Ponyta doesn't have any required what the fuck?
Required technique
or secret to it, as the Masu is incredibly open and kind. They approach humans with the same outlook. Being honest and good-natured is a fast way to Ponyta's heart. It's been recorded that Ponyta's flames can shift colors in some circumstances, such as intense dreams. There is no confirmed case for this at that time. Threat level low. Alrighty, so there we go. I believe I'm first in the category here.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, to make it easier for us, why don't we have it where we always go first on the ones we read?
All right.
That way we don't have to lose track.
Yep, and it'll make it easier for me to count your tallies. Yeah. By the way, you said at that time instead of at this time.
Yeah, you see, folks, he loves to just fucking...
I'm a grammar Nazi!
Yeah, basically. And we only have one German friend. He's not here at the moment.
I know, right?
But if he was here, I don't think he would care about any threat level. He will smash them all. Love you, buddy.
Gotta smash them all. Desperation.
Wow. I wouldn't even go to part.
I'm sorry. I'm an asshole.
So, anyways. Yes, you are. All right. So, like I said, we're rating again on their appearance and also their threat level. So, though she does look slightly young, I doubt she is adolescence. She just has that kind of youngish face feature. She's not really a major threat, so hooking up is not bad. It just, as they say, got to keep it honest. It'll be a little hard because me and Phoenix, even though we, let me speak for myself here. I'm not the type of person that likes to fight. If I could rather find a way to resolve the conflict without violence, I would definitely. But if I have to resort to violence, then that's a different story. But I try to always look for other options. So I would definitely give it a smash, and at least I could be myself around her, which is a nice, kind, gentle big bear, as a lot of people call me, the gentle cub, or the gentle papa bear, or whatever the hell it is. All right, Phoenix, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna smash. I'm also gonna agree with you. I'll be the gentle giant, well, not giant, the gentle person that as I
I
am,
didn't say anything. I just laughed.
and I could be myself around her. And I wonder what type of anime she would like.
Well, in the Pokemon Masu world, I don't think there's anime or
You never
electronics.
know. Shut the fuck up. Let me dream, bitch.
You're already living a fantasy world.
Yep. So yeah, my thing is smashing.
All right, Phoenix. Just out of the hell of it, a quick question before we continue. If Toga from My Hero Academia was in the Pokemusu world, what type of Pokemon Pokegirl Masu, do you think she would be?
God, that'd be a hard question. That's a hard question.
Should we come back to it maybe at the end of this video, or maybe at the end of the entire series?
Yeah, whenever I figure it out.
Alrighty.
Alright, next.
So, folks, make sure you remind him.
Holy shit on a shingle.
That's a lot of plot.
Talk about being horny.
Oh my god, this is bringing me back to fucking my days working security at the fucking pony convention. Yes, I worked securities at the My Little Pony conventions. I'm not ashamed to say that. I've even met some of the actresses that voiced the characters. And they got their autographs in my own custom drawings. Alrighty. Number 78, Rapidash. Fire Horse Pokemusu. Fire type. After learning the secret of their fire and achieving understanding of their emotions, a Ponyta may become a Rapidash. Rapidash are significantly larger and more imposing than a Ponyta, and they grow a large horn that they take great pride in. Their manes also grow more elaborate and beautiful, which inspires many artists, like myself, to create works in their noble image. Rapidash live in close-knit communities on the outskirts of human settlements. As they approach the generous hearts of humans, but don't like being confined to bustling cities? Yeah. Okay. Rapidash are beloved by humans far and wide, often considered the most gallant and noble of Masus. Many assume that Rapidash are distant on account of their flame, but the Masu merely grants a greater understanding of what matters to them and choose to save their energy to pass. Personally, no, pass. I gotta sit down for this one. Hold on. Yeah. Passionately, thank you. Pursue those desires. Rapidash dislikes fighting and will run away when possible. Though if someone can care about it in danger, they are willing to defend them. Having mastered their emotions, Rapidash can manipulate their mane into a powerful fire blast, and their horn is quite dangerous when when the Masu is running at top speed. Ooh. Ow. Impalement. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Rapidash. Yeah, basically. Bonding with a Rapidash is easier than some might believe. Many are too intimidated to approach a Rapidash, so they meet few suitors. A favorite pastime of the Masus are races, and they happily accept any who challenge them. Oh, Phoenix, this is a place where you can work out. You can show off your godlike stamina. You don't have to run faster than sound to catch my heart, as long as you're willing to follow my rainbow. Wait, what the fuck am I reading? You'll reach me in no time. Ella Cindris, a rapid. Oh, this is like a poem of some sort. You don't have to run faster than sound to catch my heart, as long as you're willing to follow my rainbow. You'll reach me in no time. Elena Cindris, a Rapidash. That's what it says. Okay. Threat level low. Alrighty. So, with this one, obviously, bigger version of Ponyta.
Mm-hmm.
Much more wilder with the flames and grows a horn. And like I said, plot. Very huge plot.
The plot thickens.
Basically. Not dangerous at all, and still would prefer to run away or resolve things without conflict. So that's a good quality trait. So I'm going to say smash. Phoenix?
I'm going to agree. I'm going to smash too. Because of plot.
Yeah, you with the plot and all that. Alrighty, Phoenix.
Holy shit. Let me just...
This reminds me of a bar maiden.
I know. Let me just set my phone down. Okay. Number 79. Slowpoke. Dopey. Pokemusu. Water Psychic. Alright.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Those traveling tropical waters may encounter a round pink presence near the water side. Since the pink presence doesn't seem to move, many confuse them for statues, but in actuality, they are Slowpoke. As the name implies, Slowpoke don't move quickly and have the longest reaction time of any recorded Masu, with the slowest of them being over 24 hours. Jesus fucking Christ. Slowpoke prefer to live near damp environments with waters containing the Masu shelter. This is because they like to fish for them with their tails. This fish is part of their evolution process. Magical researchers have taken a great interest in Slowpoke, as their slowness is actually the result of a time anomaly that causes them to perceive the world in 1/100th its actual speed. The oddity only affects Slowpoke, which makes them important subjects for wizards attempting to master time magic, a dangerous subject none have yet mastered. Due to the Masu's exponentially slow speed, most would-be attackers assume Slowpoke be decorations or statues. As such, they rarely attacked outright. It's actually much more common for them to be in distress from slow-moving natural disasters like monsoons and hurricanes. Trainer tips. Slowpoke can process spoken words, but they can communicate perfectly well through writing. How albeit a bit slowly. We recommend this approach when bonding with the Slowpoke and a great deal of patience as well. Slowpoke don't move much, but that just means all their energy goes into thinking. Seems like somebody else. We're still scratching the surface of how they work, but they have humanity solved. Archage Palm. Is that how you say it?
I believe so. It's hard for me to tell.
Archmage Palm. That's Archmage.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I gotta zoom in on these birds.
Yeah, I know.
I'm partially blind.
And I'm a little bit sick today.
Hey, you're fine.
No, I'm being serious. I'm actually...
I know. Get better soon. But let's continue.
Okay, so I'm going first. She's definitely not adolescent. That's for damn sure.
That's for damn sure.
She's a little bit slow.
I don't mean to sound weird, but can you imagine during an orgasm?
The longest orgasm in the world.
The slowest orgasm, like...
I'm gonna bring some speed into her life. I'm gonna smash. Because she's goofy. And just look at that. I bet that's her favorite position. Your turn, buddy.
Busty. Kirby, dude. Fuck it, smash. I don't know. I don't know what else to say because, in all honesty,
all right.
The cuteness is on overload in my brain right now.
Right.
Alrighty.
All right. Next one. Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
I figured as much. Go ahead, read it and I'll talk with you.
Number 80, Slowbro. Hermit Crab Pokemusu.
Slowbro.
Yeah, yeah. Water Psychic Pokemusu. If a Slowpoke catches a Shelter Masu with their tail, the two of them undergo a mutual evolution. The Shelter's shell morphs into a twisted shape, and the Slowpoke speeds up considerably until it's about as responsive as a human. This combination Masu we refer to as Slowbro. Slowbro generally live in the same coastal areas they lived in as Slowpoke, claiming that the climate is pleasant to them and their shelter compatriots. According to Slowbro, the shelter are still sapient while attached to them, though researchers can't find any proof of this. Despite acquiring newfound mobility, Slowbro don't act much different from Slowpoke. They just do the same things, but faster. They remember everything that happened to them as Slowpoke and will return the kindness done by helpful humans with their newfound abilities. The Masu remains passive after changing and won't in, in, into innate combat unless provoked, and due to Shelter's poison, Slowbro have dulled nerves and don't feel much pain. So it takes a lot to anger the Masu. In the unusual event this happens, they can use their psychic abilities to create boiling geysers or freeze foes solid. Trainer tip. Due to the unusual nature of their transformation, it's possible for Slowbro to devolve into a shelter if the shelter can be incentivized to stop biting their tail. Sorry about the weird stare. We have a habit of not blinking from our time as Slowpoke. I remember one morning some sand got into my eye as Slowpoke. By the time I blinked it out, the sun had already set.
Damn.
Esca Argo Slowbro. Threat level low. Again, I'm a smash because she's goofy, she's thick, curvy, and voluptuous.
Alright. Now, like I was gonna say, there's not really much of a difference if you really think about it. All the only thing that's new to them is that they have a shell on their freaking tail, and it turns into that spirally shell. Other than that, it's the same Pokemon.
Right.
So, but I'm definitely still gonna smash, even with the freaking shell accessories.
Alright, next.
I would get this one.
Yes, you would. You're a chick magnet.
Basically. Alrighty. Let me put this down. Number 81, Magnemite. Magnet Pokemusu. Electric Steel type. Zooming in because I can barely read words. Alright. The metallic Masu Magnemite are often confused for auto motion animatronics, but they are living. Oh, interesting. While their skin is durable, dear Lord, durable and shines like metal, it's also soft and warm to touch. Wait, what? Okay, let me just continue. Researchers have sought to learn what exactly they're made of, but that would require an autopsy? And nobody has ever seen a dead Magnemite before.
Oh, an autopsy.
Oh, okay, an autopsy, and nobody has ever seen a dead Magnemite before. Thank you, Phoenix. Magnemite need electricity to move, and without it, they go into a hibernation-like state. Because of this need of energy, the Masu tends to gather near Pikachu towers and other areas rich with electricity. Yeah, didn't we read in the Pikachu thing that Magnemites like to hang around their towers?
Yeah.
Okay. Human society rarely encounters Magnemite, as they tend to be cautious around humans and their settlements. This is primarily because Magnemites are very anal.
What's the word
I have no idea.
What's the word you're having trouble with?
Analytical.
Analytical.
Analytical and prefer to be in situations that are predictable. Unlike other Masus, humans are very unpredictable for them. Though some Magnemites are interested intrigued by humans for the same reason. With their strong shields and durable frames, few dare to attack Magnemite. However, if they're threatened, they can direct electrical discharges to stun and disrupt enemies. With their knowledge of electricity, Magnemites always limit their discharge to only stun foes and never kill them. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The electricity coursing through Magnemite's body
Trainer tips.
gives them a
You forgot to say trainer tips.
Yeah. Trainer tips. The electricity coursing through Magnemite's body gives them a magnetic quality that causes metal objects to stick to them. It's a source of great annoyance to them. And I think this is yet by another Pokemon here. Confession. I've developed a fondness for you, Mr. Rainier? I guess Rainier. In honor of this, I've created a poem for you. Oh, so they are poems. I was right. It follows metal is cold. It follows metal is cold, sand is coarse.
Yep.
You are neither calculating poem. This is not a poem. Or if it is, this is the weirdest poem I've ever read. Maggie Knight. Oh, dude! That's Magnemite, but as a female name, Maggie Knight.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's cute. You know what? Fuck it. Automatic smash. I like play on words. Threat level low.
So you're smashing.
I'm smashing now, and doesn't I will say this does not look like an adolescence, though is kind of small. So I would think like Metal Fairy, if anything,
Right.
but bigger than a normal fairy.
Right.
And we'll have to be careful though, with a little bit of sharpness. But other than that, cute. I love the play on words and very interesting.
Right.
All right, your turn.
I'm a smash as well, and I'm gonna be saying this out of context. I will definitely be careful because I don't want to hit her in the eye.
You would. You would bring that up. Oh my god, you asshole.
Alright. Ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one. I am ready. I am holy cow, fragilistic XP. What?
3 of them.
Dude, why did they remind me of the Magnet Warriors from Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know.
All right. Anyways, let's read. Yep. Number 82, Magneton, Magnet Pokemusu, Electric Steel type. Magnemite aren't the metal bodies we see them as, but actually a collection of separate electricity. Oh no, a sapient electrical. No, damn it.
Sapient.
Oh, sorry, it was sapient.
Yeah.
Collection of sapient electricity that inhabits the metallic body. Because of this, when a magnemite grows significantly, they're able to expand their field of influence and control multiple bodies at once. In this state, we refer to the Pokemusu as Magneton. So basically, what they're trying to tell us is that even though there's three of them, it's technically still one because apparently the electricity is the Pokemon want. The metal or metal-like doll things are things that they control.
It's technically a threesome.
But it's still one body, one mind.
Shut the fuck up. Continue.
Bitch, don't for logic here, bitch. Stop thinking with your lower head and think with your higher head. And this coming from a person who's basically known as a hound dog.
No. Technically speaking, it's a foursome.
Moving on, because I'm about to get a fucking hernia or a migraine. With their increased size, Magneton requires large amount of energy to sustain themselves. To accomplish this, many Magneton will make agreements with Pikachu towers to defend their premise in exchange for electricity. Sometimes I don't understand some words that, but it is what it is. Magneton typically hypnotize that having extra bodies will approve their hypothesize. Typically damn it, I had the word. That having extra bodies will improve their socialization abilities, but it's typically has the opposite effect. As humans look at their dismembered appearance with fear. To counter this, Magneton try to announce themselves loudly to humans that cross their path. This rarely helps the matter, though. Damn. I know how that feels. The transformation process that Magneton undergo gives them extra limbs that enable the Masu to more easily defend themselves with phalanx-like prosthetics. Additionally, they're able to focus the reflection surfaces of their shields and focus the beams to create a devastating flash attack. Devastating flash. Fucking, you don't even need a devastating flash attack. Just
have to do is flash.
Basically, it's super effective. Trainer tips: Magneton are able to freely control their limbs in any manner they like. Because of this, the appearance of Magneton can vary greatly. Appearance of magnetons can vary greatly, though they rarely consist of more than 3 bodies. Still technically one mind. Be not afraid, Rainer. It is I, Maggie. I have merely ascended to a new form. Do my humorous voices aid in you understanding my speech. Maggie Knight. Threat level low. Oh, dear Lord. So, all right. Threat level is low, just like the first form.
Yep.
Still small, but not adolescence. And definitely still on the Smash scale. The only difference is that there's now more than one body, even though it's still one Pokemon. So Smash it is. Phoenix?
I'm gonna say Smash because it's like a having a foursome.
You and your fucking. Well, then again, I understand because you never been through that before. I have.
Lucky motherfucker.
Yes, yes, I am.
Alright, next. Farfetch'd. Holy crap. Alright, number 83, Farfetch'd. The normal water wild duck Pokemusu.
Yeah, I don't see no water in there.
Oh, but I
No,
see
unless
it.
you count the wetness.
Oh, she's gonna be waterboarding me soon.
All right, it's normal flying, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was water.
No.
Alright, normal flying. The rambunctious wild duck Masu Farfetch'd requires no introduction, as they happily introduce themselves to anyone they encounter, regardless of who or where they are. They're easily recognized by the five pattern across their forehead heads and
It's a
the
V shape.
leaks. V shape. What? You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Roman numerals.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, it's not just for you; it's for any viewers that don't understand.
All right, continuing. The leaks and the on their foreheads and the leaks they carry. Farfetch'd are known to live in forests where wild leeks grow. While they primarily use the vegetable as a weapon, they also love to eat them, and they consider a leek's edibility to be a perk of using them as a weapon. The Masu will often tell outrageous stories about themselves to any humans that will listen, which leads to humans amusing them to be entertainers. This can lead to mixed feelings from Farfetch'd, since they appreciate the attention from humans, but are also incredibly serious about their claims of grandeur. But Farfetch'd smugly claim they can wield leeks better than any warrior can use a sword. While sounding absurd, there is some truth to the claim, as the Farfetch'd feathers have an inept magical quality that hardens objects they touch with their feathers, making their leek into a fierce club. Though this magic is unreliable and only works around 12.5% of the time. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Farfetch'd is rather simple, as they love to spend time with anyone that will engage with their stories. Listen here, Buster. There's a food chain here, and I'm at the top. Machamps cry, primates whine, but us Farfetch'd, we're a force of nature. Here, watch. Marge Gundy, a Farfetch'd moment before hitting a researcher with a leak. It didn't hurt. Low. Threat level low. So, I'm a smash because I will indulge them with their on their stories, listening to them. I'll also give them stories of my godlike stamina. So yeah, your turn, buddy.
If they can use the leak in in more ways than what it's intended for, I could only imagine what they'll do for my leak, if you know what I mean. On top of that, I'm full of fucking stories. My mind is literally a fucking storybook. So smashing.
All right. So how are we gonna do the single form Pokemon or Pokemusu?
Huh?
So how are we gonna do? So since Farfetch was one,
Then that's it. Then it just
okay.
moves on to the next. So I'm reading now.
Right.
Alrighty. Doduo.
You forgot the number.
I didn't forget the number. I just finally looked at the picture.
Oh.
My mind is starting to contemplate things. I'm trying to put pieces together that probably aren't there.
Your mind's starting
Anyways, number 84, Doduo. Twin bird Pokemusu, normal and flying. And for those of you who don't know, they do have like little wings, but they're just kind of on their bodies. I don't think they're meant for flying though, but they can get great hops. The twin bird Masu Doduo is one that preplexes researchers, or should I say two? It's difficult to say because there's evidence to indicate that Doduo are more entities as well as two. The pair seem to always know what the other is thinking, though they don't share sensations. Some think this is due to telepathy and not physiology, but Doduo have no sign of magical ability, no attitude. Ugh, oh my god. Dude, my brain is hurting just trying to read this shit.
I know.
The
Big words are bad for you.
Yes, unfortunately. Kids stay in school. Even though kids should not be watching this. So all you other folks like us, please make sure those kids stay in school so they could read better. Get them off their Fortnite and their fucking Roblox. The preferred habit habitable
Preferred.
habit the preferred habitat. Okay, the preferred habitat of Doduo are vast green plains that give them plenty of space to run about. The Masu considers frolicking as a form of expression and likes to have as much space as possible to experience true freedom of motion. Humans have difficulty communicating with them. This is because both heads will speak at the same time and ignore what the other is saying when the pair meet a new friend. Because of this, few humans are able to form meaningful bonds with the Masu. Though it is possible if a human can phrase out the two personalities and make a connection with each of them, make a connection with each of them. With their impressive speed, the duo have little trouble outrunning most aggressors they encounter, even if it inconvenience them much rather. Oh my holy Lord, Mother, Flower. My eyes are hurting. Okay, with their impressive speed, the duo have little trouble outrunning most aggressors they encounter, even if it's inconvenient. They'd much rather run than fight, as Masu's abhor violence. Trainer tips. Like my sister always says, just because you got feathers doesn't mean you got to fly. You ever meet an Empoleon? They don't fly. Some of the local you say they are fly, but that's a bit of slang. Dee, sister of Debbie. The locals are nice, a little scatterbrained, but nice. Some of them say we've been flying, but I think they're just saying weather balloons. Debbie, sister of Dee. So one of them's called Dee, the other one's called Debbie. I wonder which one's Debbie and which one's Dee.
Oh no.
All right, and threat level is low. Oh my god, this one just my brain is more broken than it was with starting this shit. A lot of big words came out today.
Big words for a small brain.
Fuck you.
No thanks, you're not my type.
Even though, in all honesty, my imagination is bigger than my thought processor, so I guess that can be slightly true. Fuck you. Who do you come to when you need a certain creativity thing built, huh?
I said your imagination's bigger.
I said my imagination is bigger.
Yeah, and I agreed.
My brain is already hurting. My brain is already hurting. Fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna say, first of all, go again. Looks slightly adolescent, but is not adolescent. One body, but technically two kind of minds. Somehow slightly sync, but not completely sync. It's a headache to try and understand both of them at the same time, but bonding is possible if you could somehow find the fucking understanding. If you could finally understand both of them at the same damn time, so I'm willing, even though I will get the biggest fucking headache in the world, attempt to try this shit. So smash.
I'm a smash as well. Multiple reasons. One, you don't have to worry about having a vehicle or a horse. You could just ride them to your destination. Two, it's a threesome. You're having a threesome. And three, it's better comedy than anything on TV nowadays.
It's a headache, that's what it is.
Shadow, how much have you dealt with me and Vamp?
They would probably that one would probably be easier than dealing with both of you at the same damn time.
Wow. Alright, next one.
Alrighty.
Oh!
So we know one of them is Dee, the other one is Debbie. I wonder what the third one is called. Dory?
Oh.
Alrighty. Number 85. Oh, shit. Hold on. Something's dying. What's dying? My phone's dying, I think, a little bit. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're good. I apologize. I will switch my headset after this reading, okay? Just let you know. Number 85, Dodrio. Triple bird Pokemusu, normal flying. The middle one looks slightly frustrated with the other two.
Reminds you of somebody, huh?
Fuck off, Phoenix. Alrighty, here we go. I can read it. I can read. The triple bird Masu, Dodrio, occurs when a Doduo mysteriously develops a third torso. The the causes of this are unknown, and when questioned about the change, Dodrio will say that they've always had 3 heads, despite retaining memories of the times when they only had 2. Now my brain hurts. Similar to Doduo, Dodrio prefers to live in lush plains with plenty of sun. Originally, it was theorized that Dodrio would become leaders of clusters of Doduos, but in practice, this isn't the case, as the Masu has too much difficult greeting each of their 3 heads to agree on something that actually lead anything. The trio are very rare sight to humans as they live far from society, and the few humans that interact with them have difficulty conversating with 3 different personalities, vying for attention. Though some travelers take advantage of this and go out with their way to get them into agreements for entertainment. All 3 of the trio's personalities has motor control of the body, meaning they cannot move unless they all agree on an action. However, when defending themselves, they can work in perfect harmony, easily overpowering foes with their strong legs and fleeing from danger. Trainer tips. Michelle, quit bellyaching and answer the nice guy. I don't want to. If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have to, Steph. Shut your trap, DJ. I'm thinking, why? This is not a tip. Shut your trap, DJ. I'm talking here. Oh, you're talking. Here, I thought it was a very obnoxious wind blowing by. What was that? Did I stutter? Stop fighting, guys. The man just wants to talk. Oh, now you feel like talking? A typical Tokyo encounter. Okay, so it's not Debbie and Didi no more. Now we're introducing a whole new one called Steph, Michelle, and DJ.
You go first, buddy.
Shadow EXE has stopped working. Shadow EXE has stopped working. Shadow EXE has stopped working. Brain on meltdown. The fuck? Dude, if I'm willing to try with a duo, this is gonna be a challenge, a step up of a challenge. Now, Phoenix, I'm smashing, but I'm gonna let you know right now. No, these are more. There's an extra freaking girl here. I hate to burst your bubble, but it's technically still a one-on-one. But if you want to use your imagination to think you're having a fucking quadruple fucking menage a trois, whatever the fuck you want to call it, then be my guest. Or foursome.
Okay, my turn. I'm smashing. Again, they can take you to wherever you need. 2, you're never lonely, and if you tell them you want to see other people, they have 2 other personalities. 3, it's a foursome.
You already said that.
Yes.
No, secularly not. For you, it is.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Next.
And
Of
here
course.
my cousins thought I was going to be the horn dog of this whole series.
Yeah, they were wrong.
For once, they'll see me as an innocent person, and my
Bullshit.
friends.
They'll still see me as the innocent one and you as the horn dog.
By the way, I hate to cut this while we're reading, but I do have a message from them.
Oh God.
They will watch these videos, but they're gonna wait till we complete the last video. So once number 6 is done and out there, then they're gonna watch all 6 at the same time.
That's probably 10 hours total.
They're willing to watch it. Though in all honesty, they might skip the reading part and just skip over to the Pass or Smash.
Alright. Alright.
Just to be fair, to let you know.
Yep. Alright, reading. Let's go. Number 86, Seal. Sea Lion Pokemusu. The Sea Lion Masu seal is known for their soft white fur. Oh my god, I can already tell I know what I'm doing.
Yep, I figured as much.
An iconic twin-sided fin. Most who see the Masu assume them to be completely covered in fur. But this isn't the case, as the Masu only naturally grows hair on their neck and trim their fur to make coats to cover the rest of their body. Oh, wow. Seal will settle in cold coastal areas exclusively, as their warm coats easily keep them warm in brisk areas like the Seafoam archipelago. While they can take off their coats, their fur growth is too fast to comfortably live anywhere warm. A seal's tail is oft used icon for many shipping groups, as it's a symbol most sailors recognize when traveling water near seal residents. As such, many humans are aware of the Masu tails, but know little else about them. Self-defense is tricky for seal. While their horn can be used as a weapon, it's much more useful for cracking ice than defending themselves. They're normally very passive anyway, so a seal will typically prefer to trick an adversary into looking at an aura borealis formation and flee, then stand their ground and fight. Unfortunately, the strategy seldom works. Trainer tips. Seal love cuddling and hugging visitors to their lands. Their kind and sociable nature makes them easy to get along with and form bonds with. We were originally known as the Seal Tribe because we used our combined ability to seal away a great evil in one of these islands. It turns out the evil was greatly exaggerated, though, so we stopped bothering with all that. Sandy, a seal. Threat level low. Okay, I'm going first.
I have an idea what the great evil was.
I'm gonna go. No, but I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead. I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna say Smash. Multiple reasons, because it likes to cuddle it loves to cuddle and hug. Meaning
and it's soft. Or...
And it's number 3. Its fur is soft. And number 4, I would try. She would probably know different positions.
Oh, yeah.
Your turn.
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I agree. On top of that, look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that face. Now, do you want? I think I know what they meant by guarding great evil, except it was exaggerated. And I think that great evil is the one, the only missing gnome.
The missing gnome.
You remember in the original Red and Blue Pokemon games, there was this glitch that if you caught it, it would crash your game, but you could use it to kind of multiply certain items in your inventory if you had them in a certain spot.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that was the great evil exaggerated.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Okay, next up.
So you're smashing?
Yes, I said smashing too. Okay. Mommy, 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 mommy. Mommy.
You done?
I stopped. Yeah, for now.
Alright, just so you know, Shadow, your mic got low and then high. For a second.
What's that? Excited.
Alright, number 87. Dugong. Sea Lion Pokemusu. The Sea Lion Masu Dugong is found in exceptional cold places. While they don't appear to have much fur, the fur they do possess is incredibly dense, like Shadow's skull. The same the same can also be said of their body's muscular and fat deposits. Their lithe, wide tails give them great control when swimming in frigid waters. The Masu tends to live. The Masu tends to live near seal communities, but in even colder areas. In these frozen locations, they can find solitude to perfect their tailing processes and create incredibly elaborate fur coats. Owning a dugong-made coat is considered a symbol of high status and devotion to fashion. This is primarily because dugong only create their coats custom to order, meaning that one will have to make the treacherous journey to a dugong's home and convince them to create such a coat for them. Dugong don't fight as a matter of principle. The only fight occurring with a dugong was when a Mankey heard rumors of their great combat potential and journeyed to fight the Masu. The dugong refused and took a nap instead. This enraged the Mankey, who flew into a fury. However, their attacks were ineffective on the sleeping dugong, and she even totally passed out from exhaustion. Trainer tips. Bonding with a dugong requires taking the arduous journey to meet them in person. We recommend those to wear their ugliest coat as the outermost layer to inspire the dugong to into making you a proper one as an icebreaker. Darling, I know you want to research, but you can't be doing that dressed like this. You look like a sick glary. For goodness sake. Don a dugong. Threat level low. Okay. I'm gonna be a shouting mommy, 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 mommy. She's caring. She's concerned about how you dress. And she's fucking thick. I'm a smash.
Oh, I have a lot to say, but I'm going to sum it up in a short song. Let me smash that dong. Dugong. Smash that dong. Smash that dugong.
Alright.
So smash.
Next.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, hey, you got this one.
It was at this moment that Shadow knew.
He fucked up.
No, that fate has presented him his slime. What am I known for, Phoenix?
Slime girls.
Exactly. Number 88. Grimer, the Sludge Pokemusu. Poison type. The Sludge Masu, Grimer, is known foremost from their extremely toxic bodies that poison plant life on contact. The composition is an incredible vicious fluid that they've very fluid that they've very sticky to the touch. Though we don't recommend touching a Grimer barehanded, as their forms can dissolve almost anything. City built specialized homes for them that double as landfills. Grimers can eat almost anything and think everything tastes delicious, so they make the perfect solutions to disposal of garbage in high populated areas. Grimer are often scatterbrained and don't realize their potential to harm others, so city officials encourage the Masu to stay in their designed areas as much as possible. As such, most city dwellings, humans don't even realize they live near Grimer. Aside from those that are contracted to aid the Masu, nobody in their right mind would attack a Grimer. Oh my lord! Nobody in their right mind would attack a Grimer. Physical contact without protection is a death sentence, and finely crafted steel weapon corrode as they touch. Their tar-like bodies also make physical attacks against them utter useless. They have little defense against magic, but what magic users would want to pick a fight with them. Trainer tips. Few want to bond with a Grimer, though many cities will contract willing lands to do the task to keep their local sludge Masus happy. Before attempting this, it's active imperative to apply some poison heal potions to one's body to keep from melting. Hey guys, it's me. I just wanted to remind you not to give up on your dreams, like even if you want to. Just don't. Ray Asuka A Grimer. Threat level medium.
You are in a dilemma, Shadow.
Am I though? Am I?
Do you want
Phoenix,
to melt?
buddy,
Yes.
pal, I'm gonna switch off my brain right now.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit. I'm gonna switch on my brain because yes, the danger is high. Poisonous to the touch. Long exposure without the proper gear can result in you basically melting. Basically, this is like fucking like trying to fuck a nuke basically.
Hmm.
But there are ways. They did say make sure you have potions and poison heal. And you know what? If I can get a drum fucking full of that shit, I will attempt anything for my slime girls. So brain now is shut off, and I say smash.
Of course you would. I'm also agreeing. I'm also gonna agree. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Get a shit ton of potions and smash. Multiple
And poison
reasons.
heals. Oh, get the poison heals.
Multiple reasons. One, it'll dissolve the any type of impregnation. Meaning, don't have to worry about kids.
But at the same time, you could wear specialized suits that think of them like wearing giant fucking condoms that don't melt.
I know, right? So yeah, I'm a smash. Next.
Oh, I can already see the comments from my cousins right now.
I just looked at the bottom. I'm waiting until we get.
Wait, what? Oh. 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 All right, well, only one thing to do now.
Read.
Number 89. Musk. Which is backwards for now, Blake.
Technically, you're right.
I know. Sludge Pokemusu, poison type. The Sludge Musu muck is the result of Grimer being neglected over time. They grow much larger and their toxin becomes potent enough to dissolve through the safeguard cities used for Grimer homes. Stone, treated steel, and even some enchantments corrode in the air around them. Muck cannot be contained and always search for others to dissolve in a process they refer to as becoming one with. The hunger is never ending, which means they live wherever they can find people to eat. Thankfully, in modern times, muck are a rare sight, and in the event of one's appearance, cities have evacuation plans in order to get everyone to safety. However, there are many ruined cities that serve as grim reminders of much destructive potential. As such, it's important to keep Grimer satisfied to prevent similar tragedies from happening again. Muck are a nightmare to encounter, and only the most grizzled adventurers would consider battling one. Those who lack magical talent have no chance of success, as Muck's bodies are practically impervious to physical attacks, and those with magic talents would have considerable trouble, as their toxins indoor most magic as well. Trainer tips: don't bond with Muck. After the breakout, one of our interns went to read Muck corrosive rating. It was 105, the highest we've ever seen. He didn't make it though. The reading cost a man his life. Cal Cliffs, seasoned researcher. Threat level high. She's a man eater. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Well, Phoenix, I think we're both fucked in this one.
Yes, we are.
As much we would like to say smash, but in all honesty, there is no survival. Even if you bond with their first state.
Right.
So basically, it's a death sentence. As much as I want to say smash, brain has unfortunately turned back on, and I'm going to unfortunately have to say pass. I don't want to. This hurts me more than you think, but there are more Pokemusus we still need to go through.
Right.
So I hate to do this, but pass.
I'm passing too because of the danger.
There won't be nothing left.
Yep. Of course I'd get this one. Okay.
Think about that tongue.
Okay, number 90. Shelter. Bivalve Pokemusu. Water. Submerged in the ocean are purple shells that stay tightly shut when outsiders are around. This is the outside of the bivalve Masu shelter. The inside of said shell contains their soft purple bodies. Ooh. Shelter dwell in most oceans surrounding Kanto. There they tend to keep to themselves, as the Masu is wary of strangers since they don't like to leave their shells. They use their long tongues to gather information from their surroundings. Said tongue is also sensitive, that it can detect changes in the ocean faster and more accurately than magic measurements can. Sailors tried to keep Shelter a secret at first. This is because Shelter produced pearls as a hobby, which the sailors would acquire and resell for massive profits. However, with no explanation of where they got the pearls, they couldn't sell them and had to come clean. Shelter have an unusual relationship with Slowpoke. Sorry. They are.
It's okay.
They have an attraction to Slowpoke's nectar and will bite their tails as they soak in water. Doing this will drastically change Shelter's appearance, and they'll become much less responsive after separation from a Slowpoke. They return to normal, but have little memory of the change at all. Trainer tip. It takes a great deal of patience to earn the trust of a Shelter, but it is possible. Get through their shell with kindness and persistence. Shelter, yeah, they don't get out much. Only time I've ever seen one was when they didn't notice I was there, But once they heard me snapped closed up tighter than a bolt. Jonah Silver's seasoned sailor. Threat level low. I'm a smash because I want to know what that tongue can do. And if she's really into you, she can make you a present.
Indeed. Only downside is that if she suddenly gets spooked and goes to hide, you better hope that your wang ain't nowhere near the shell closing.
I know,
Or else
right?
you'll evolve into a slow bro yourself.
No, you'll be a no dick.
A bro dick.
Your turn.
You'll have a spirally big freaking shell where your penis used to be.
Your turn.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm in the same boat. I want to see what that tongue can do. So smash.
All right, next. Holy clitoris on a cloister. Gentlemen, look, you can see. Hold on. Let me make it so where you can see the.
I have something to say real quick before you continue reading.
Uh huh.
Do you know what this Pokemon reminds me of?
What?
Do you remember that episode in Hellsint when all the mercenaries were under the hallucination?
Uh huh.
Now, this is the abridged series, by the way. Let me rephrase that. The abridged series of Hellsing. Remember that one guy that kept screaming?
Yes.
That's what this Pokemon reminds me of. That's the saying that guy kept screaming when he thought the enemy was a giant woman.
Right. All right, gentlemen, you can see my cursor now. Right here is where the clitoris is. Right there.
Really?
Right there.
Oh, you know some horny bastard fucking did that on purpose.
Yes. All right. All right. Cloister. The number 91. Cloister. The bivalve Pokemusu. Sometimes when a shelter makes a pearl from sand, they'll create a water stone instead. This elementally charged materials sparks a change in shelter, transforming them into cloister, or as I like to call it, clitoris. This change gives them a second inner shell that shapes their body into an exaggerated hourglass figure and gives their outer shell sharp points. If you're in waters where a cloister lives, they will make sure you know it. This is because the boisterous Masu loves to be the center of attention and show off their exponential skills whenever possible. I wonder what skills they're talking about. Most humans consider cloisters demeanor to be obnoxious and tend not to associate with them. However, Because they change by creating a water stone, all cloister know the secret to making them, so those seeking the rare stone must find a way to appease the Masu. When a cloister is attacked by someone stronger than them, they hide in their shell. When attacked by someone they think is weak, they respond by launching spike projectiles from the gap above their head. These are made by the cloister ahead of time and can be formed from various materials. They fire no less than 5 at a time and seldom miss. Trainer tips. Cloister are easily bored with compliant humans. As such, bonding with one requires challenging them in all areas they care about, be it intellectually, socially, etc. Niena? You must be a lame brain if you haven't heard about me. I'm only the most glamorous, stylish, and smartest Masu in all of Kanto. Now, if you don't have anything useful to say, beat it, loser. Mandy Shelley, a cloister. Threat level medium. And water... What's that type?
It can't be flying. I think... Is it? No, there's no way.
Look at the Pokedex.
Apparently water flying? Because that's the flying color. I'll check the Pokedex, hold on.
Water ice.
There you go. That makes more sense.
Alright.
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't realize we haven't really done any ice ones yet.
I know, right? Okay. I'm a smash. Because of one reason, and one reason only. That figure, them tits. But actually more than one reason. Figure, the tits, and to see if she can keep up with the godlike stamina.
Phoenix, don't be shellfish.
Well, at least people will now know where the clitoris is.
We're getting demonetized, you know that, right? Not me. I'm fucking around. Alrighty, well, fuck it. I'm gonna try it out too. So I'm going to smash. That, in all honesty, the body seems a little squishy.
Next.
Alrighty. Let me go back to the thing and.
Of course, you would get this one.
Yeah. Yes! Oh my god, it's Destiny! For those of you who don't know, besides my favorite starter being Squirtle that evolved into a Blastoise, I had another favorite when the game came out, and Ghastly evolving to 100 into Gengar were my favorites. Oh man, I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, let's do this. 92, Ghastly. I would like to say Dark Ghost Pokemon.
Hold on.
It could also be the Ghost Poison or something, but I'll wait.
Ghost Poison.
Okay, Ghost Poison. Gas Pokemusu. Zoom in so I can read this shit. The Gas Masu, Ghastly, are mischievous spirits that use mischievous spirits that use purple mist as a means to cross into the world of the living. Because the soul cannot interact with the physical world without the mist, said vapor, without the mist, and vapor engulfs the
Said
entirety of
vapor
their body.
engulfs.
Said vapor engulfs. Okay. Ghastly can be found in places where the barrier between life and death is thin. Graveyards, abandoned battlefields, as well as other places reeked with grief and pain, and perfect for Ghastly to make their crossing. So basically, any place you can find an emo or a goth, you'll probably find a Ghastly. I know what I'm doing this summer.
Jesus Christ.
Nearly every human settlement has stories that parents tell their children in an effort to scare them into good behavior. Many of said stories involve Ghastly, though they tend to vary in their deception of the Masu. Some say Ghastly crawl into their ears. Some say Ghastly crawl into the ears of kids who lie and steal their memories. Others claim they spirit spirit un they spirit unruly children. Yeah, unruly children to the land of the dead. They vary significantly, and all are incorrect. The dead have no reason to fight. Instead, Ghastly focus on terrifying others. Physical attacks are useless against them, but skilled psychics can tamper with their connection to the physical world and even exorcise them
Exercise.
exorcise them from the mortal realm. This can be done with many spirits, but most efficient with those like Ghastly. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Ghastly requires a strong nerve, as one most enjoy being subjected to a Ghastly fright to win their affection. We attempt to get an interview with Ghastly, but they said they only submit to that if they could put something scary in our records. Naturally, we refuse because boo, ha, I got you fools. None can escape my spookiness. An obnoxious Ghastly. Threat level medium.
Anonymous. An anonymous.
An anonymous Ghastly?
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I'm going to. Well, first of all, you already know all my fears.
Yep.
And if it allows them to allow me to, then guess what? I'm smashing.
Right. All right. So my
So in
turn.
all honesty, it'll probably be just a haunted blowjob, but hey, I'll take it. Yes, your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna say smash because imagine being lifted up out of bed when she's horny. You will feel the levitation of said horniness, and she will snoo you in air.
If you say so.
So smash. Next. Holy shit. I think I need a new cup.
I need a new jaw. Dude, hold on. Dude, I'm gonna need a new jaw after this. Fucking mine's almost hit the ground. Alrighty, number 93. Hunter. Gas Pokemusu. Ghost poison type. See, She reminds me of a certain Japanese
the slit mouth woman.
Yeah. Except without the mask. Few gaze upon the garish purple. Yeah, garish purple visage of Hunter and live to tell about it. From the few from the few accounts we have on record, the Masu is in surdus enshrouded in purple mist and has large disjointed hands with 3 fingers. They can easily hide in darkness and seldom show themselves to anyone beside their victims. Hunter prefer to stay in dark areas near human settlements, such as alleyways and abandoned homes. From these vantage points, they find it easy to prey upon humans. There are many horror stories centered around Hunter, most referring their abilities to mimic the voice of others, a skill they use to lure unsuspecting victims to them. It is said the hunter can't stand light, so wary humans will carry lanterns into dark areas to avoid a hunter's wrath. Battling a hunter is a fool's errand, as brief contact with their tongues will drain the life force of anyone they come in contact with. This, coupled with their ability to fade into darkness and their propensity for trickery, make it difficult to avoid their traps. Only a seasoned psychic has a chance of sending Hunter back to the afterlife, and even then, Hunter employ many tactics to distract such individuals. Trainer tips. There are rumors that hunters bond with the souls of those they kill, interweaving with one another in a union beyond pain and pleasure. There she lurks in the dark. Hunter jumps with a start. You can't run, you can't hide. She'll drag you to the other side. A Cantonian,
Cantonian nursery rhyme.
Cantonian nursery rhyme. Threat level high.
By the way, before you start, it's Haunter, not Hunter.
Haunter, okay. I'm sorry, I always said Hunter for some reason. Alrighty, thank you for the correction. So, threat level high. High to the sky. Basically, you're fucked in more ways than one. Well, if I die, at least I get to go to the afterlife with somebody, so fuck it. I'm gonna say smash. She'll have to share me while I'm living, but when I'm dead, then by all means.
Right? Alright. My turn.
But imagine a tongue that literally drains your life and giant hands. Those are one hell of fucking hand and blowjobs.
I know, right? My turn. I'm a smash. Multiple reasons. I wonder how tight she is. I wonder how good those hand jobs are and how good those blowjobs are. So yeah. I'm thinking with my dick. Alright. Ready for the next one?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Oh, hello, mommy.
Smash.
Yep.
Mash.
Oh, yes.
Smashy, 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 smashy.
All we have to do is just read. We don't have to say anything. We're just smashing.
Mash. No explanation, just.
Dear God.
Okay. Okay, I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. Number 95. Fine. Nice. Okay. Okay. Gengar. Shadow Pokemusu. Ghost Poison type. Rarely seen, Gengar are a Masu that appears to be made of shadows themselves. They're a dark purple hue, and despite their large size, yes, are lighter than air. Oh my! Hallelujah! They have large purple points that look sharp, but despair. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, they have large purple points that look sharp, but disappears like vapor. Then when touched physically. As of now, we have no clue where they come from or why they're here. Unlike other ghost Masus, Gengar are quite mobile with their ability to hide within and manipulate shadows. Because of this, plenty of Gengars will hide in the darkness underneath travelers' wagons to visit new villages in search of new people to scare. The earliest work of Cantonian literature is
Antonian.
an epic Cantonian literature is an epic poem depicting the young Ninarino Bork and his conquest to track down and defeat the maleficent Gengar Hagatha, after she stole his betrothed's shadow. Oh, you know what this is referring to, right?
What?
Remember when starting the Pokemon Red and Blue games, that quick little scene before it cuts to the title of the two Pokemon fighting each other?
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say here.
Oh, wow.
It's considered a timeless classic and has countless interpretations. Despite many people's negative as associations with Gengar, they don't like fighting and will always disengage to avoid confrontations. They do still enjoy terrifying others though, and will take every opportunity to do so, though they rarely mean any physical harm. Trainer tips. Gengar don't allow themselves to be approached. As such, all bonds on record were in,
Initiated.
initiated by the Gengar. The Masu refuses interviews, so we don't know their critical
Criteria.
critical for criteria for bonding. As infernal shadows dripped upward from the lifeless ashes, its my God, these words. Sanguineous eyes smoldered in the night, and teeth reflected Bulk's face like a mirror. Bulk observation. Threat level medium.
Before we go to the next one, you know the Cleffa, the final version of Clefairy?
You're going with the rumors, huh?
Yep.
It's a very high possibility.
And we already know we're smashing, so we don't have to say anything because we're horn dogs, and Jesus fucking Christ, look at that. Alright, next one.
Alright, next one.
Holy shit.
Dear Lord. Good luck, buddy.
Number 95, Onyx. The rock ground Pokemon? Ground Pokemusu?
Rock round.
Rock
and Phoenix,
Snake. Yep.
rock you like a hurricane.
We'll get on to that in a minute. The rock snake Pokemusu. Sometimes mistaken for landslides, the roaring stone serpent Onyx towers over most other Masu. Their long tail is made of interlocking boulders that independently rotate on their own axis. And they have long protruding horns atop their head that help them steer as they swim through the earth. Onyx tend to dwell in rocky areas such as mountains or caves, though some have been seen around deserts and rare occasions as well due to the Masu's irrational temperament. They rarely settle near other Masu and definitely not near other Onyx. Humans are largely fearful of Onyx's poor temper and great strength. They'll go out of their way to steer clear of Onyx territory when possible, though there's little they can do when an Onyx migrates near human settlements, as the Masu can easily destroy structures on accident just by burrowing around, and they are often too irritable to negotiate with due to their immense size and intimidating roars. You consider attacking Onyx. As such, Onyx don't actually have many strategies for combat. Instead, they rarely rely on their innate power, or if they don't feel confident in a fight, they'll simply dive underground to flee instead. Trainer tips. Onyx are partial to humans that are bold and honest. Trying to overthink bonding with them will end in disaster. You want to research, huh? How about you research a meteor stick because you need to stay back. You'll get smashed. You hear me? I will defend myself. Keep walking. You want a bad time because you've awakened the sleeper now. Anonymous Onyx approached by a research assistant. Threat level medium. I'm about to make her bedrock because I'm going to smash.
Rock you like a hurricane.
And also, I am bold enough to walk up to her and be honest. I am an honest person.
I want to smash, but in a good way.
Yes. So we're both smashing.
Yes.
Next. Oh, Shadow.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, Drowsy. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this Pokemon did kind of creep me out when growing up. That and its evolution. All right, let's do this. Number 96, Drowsy. Hypnosis Pokemusu, Psychic type. The snout yellow, the snout yellow Musu Drowsy are known for carrying evaporator, no, elaborate and complex machines. Said, let me start. I'm sorry. Let me start this again. The snout yellow Musu Drowsy are known for carrying elaborate and complex machines. Said machines are primarily used to collect and store human dreams, which they consume for nourishment. The Musu exclusively eats dreams and has preferences for nice ones over nightmares, as the later are too sour. The large collection of drowsies can be found east of the Vermilion Harbor. There they formed a minor settlement named Sleepytown. There they formed deals with humans in the area to trade gizmos they create from the dreams of the locals. Human opinion of drowsy very significantly. Settlements that haven't seen one before will only hear rumors of mysterious dream beings, while cities that have regular visitors will know they're averse to stealing and only gain dreams through legitimate trade. Many who suffer night terrors have great prize for the Masu, as taking a dream from a human removes their memories of it completely. Drowsy prefers not to fight, but if pressed to do so, they have limited psychic talents to defend themselves. Additionally, their unusual tools exude so-called fragrances that often tamper with magic users' abilities. Trainer trips. Drowsies will take a liking to any human that willingly parts with their dreams. They prefer those with nice dreams, but they have use for bad dreams too. What are you buying, stranger? Machines? Rope? Bombs? If you want it, it's yours, stranger, as long as you have enough dreams. Just remember, if Sleepytown doesn't have it, you don't need it. Aurora White, a drowsy merchant. Threat level low. Um. How do I? Well, obviously I gotta go first. So I wish I could see more of their face. In all honesty, that mask just kind of freaks me out a little bit. They're not bad looking, but the one downside is that I'm a person who loves my dreams. I freaking, especially when I have those nice dreams, I would like to remember them and not find out that I cannot remember them anymore because somebody took them or I had to trade it for something. So I think I'm gonna pass with this one.
Wow.
Nothing against their looks or anything, but I like my dreams. Unless it's a horrible dream that I don't like, then that's a different story. But other than that, they do kind of freak me out a bit. All right, go ahead.
I'm a smash.
So you're willing to forget all those nice dreams with Toga just to smash her?
I could dress her up like Toga. The possibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, but God forbid you have a fucking one of those nice banging dreams about Toga, and now you have no choice but to forget it.
And then you wake up and she's banging you.
It all depends, but remember, they gotta suck that dream out with that fucking machine, and God only knows fucking. But it's your decision. I'm not gonna fucking sway you onto the other side. All right, next one.
Holy shit.
Now, this is a different story for me. Alrighty. Number 97, Hypno. The Hypnotist Pokemusu, Psychic type. The Hypnosis Musu, Hypno, are known for their tall ears on top their heads and the large white fur trim on their shoulders. They have refined tastes and, as such, dress in fine silk. They are known for carrying a pendant on them at all times that in their primary in, that is their primary instrument for performing hypnosis. Excuse me. Hypno most frequently live in lavish lavish estates deep in the countryside, far from the bustle of the city life. This is because Hypno can only enjoy high quality dreams available and is quite environment and its quiet environment is ideal for such dreams to form. The Masu rarely interacts with humans due to their distance from humans settlements. When they do venture into human society, it's to find people to invite to their estate. Contrary to some beliefs, hypnos don't kidnap humans to harvest dreams from, as conflict spoils their dreams. However, their determiner and tone are often considered intent to most. Hypno don't consider themselves with conflict and will do everything they can to avoid it. In rare occasions where this isn't possible, they use their psychic abilities to perform potential no to pacify potential enemies. Trainer tips. My name is Sheen A. I'm 33, a resident in the Kier State, northwest of Carolina, Cerulean. I work as a sleep therapist for the locals and haven't beyond yet. If you wish to know me on a deeper level, I don't like smoking, but I will occasionally drink and absolutely don't abide troublemakers that would damper someone's sleep. A hypnose response when greeted with hello. Threat level low. All right. Now, this one is more tolerable because I don't have to worry about her stealing my good dreams, but she's also able to help with bad dreams. Hypno to me was always the slightly better evolution than Drowsy, and only because, like I said, Drowsy just had that kind of scary vibe for me when growing up. It's not super scary now, but it just back in the day, Drowsy used to terrify me, while Hypno to me was a cool form of it. So I'm going to say Smash for this one. Phoenix.
I'm gonna say Smash as well, because I think I would get to have a nice talk with her about some nice things, have a couple drinks, and bond, because she hasn't bonded yet. and you did mispronounce bonded.
Apologies.
And then get a little more intimate. She's not a smash. She is a smash, but she is more of an intimate smash. So yeah, smash.
Alrighty.
Holy crabby! I'd like to have crabs.
You may want to rephrase that.
These types of crabs.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
Alright, number 98. Krabby. The river crab Pokemusu. The river crab Masu Krabby is quadrupedal with two large claws in front of them. Their limbs are all segmented, with a thick exoskeleton in contrast to their soft upper bodies. With an endoskeleton, Krabby can live almost anywhere near a body of water, be it beaches or riverbanks. They're quite adaptable, and their jubilant dancing festivities make them very popular with any locals they live nearby. While they have limited trading options, since they only produce crafts and music, they more than make up for it with their pleasant demeanors. A significant amount of humans have abandoned their ways of life to go live with the Krabby. They refer to themselves as cravers, in reference to how they crave the Krabby's relaxed existence. Many of the humans that joined this society can come from highly skilled fields that put a great deal of stress on the practitioners. So, despite the limited number, their villages are rarely wanting for necessities. Krabby don't fight with their claws, are quite powerful, despite solid wood, and can split solid wood in two. Their distaste for fighting is so great that they'll always prefer to avoid conflict than to involve themselves in it. Trainer tip. Dancing is the fastest way to gain the admiration of a Krabby, though they respect the dancer with soul more than dancer with skill. The Krabby will evolve past our human way of understanding. They don't need the daily grind or the man. It's all free love and peace out here, and honestly, I think us humans are better off having than as a cog in your system, man. Land bear a devout craver. Threat level low. I'm a smash.
That's
because the sex is the is the lovemaking of dancing.
And I should know because I'm a very good dancer myself.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
I'm going to also do Smash.
All right.
All right.
Next one. Kingler. The Pinsir Pokemusu number 99. Water type. The Pinsir Masu Kingler is the result of Krabby that undergoes extreme growth compared to their sisters. The exact cause of this is unknown, but nearly all Krabby settlements have a small portion of Kingler as well. Compared to their sisters, they are taller, wider, and possesses much stronger claws. Kingler tend to be much quieter and subdued than their peers and act more as guardians to Krabby settlements than participants in the festivities. This is because Kingler's larger size and strength make them significant hazard if they lose themselves in dancing the way Krabby do. They do still enjoy music and other festivities though. While Krabby are energetic and talkative, Kingler are much more stock and reserved. Humans often mistake them to be the stern spoil sports of Krabby festivities, but in reality they only intervene to remove troublemakers that try to ruin the event. The massive claws of Kingler are well suited for defense and can split stones and bend metal with ease. They are white heavy, though, which makes them way of swinging them around in crowded settings for risk of hitting someone or something by mistake. Trainer tip. They tend to baby more energetic individuals since they remind them of their smaller sisters. As such, quieter approaches will be more effective for bonding. The most talkative Kingler that was asked for a comment, no name was given. Threat level medium. I'm also gonna smash. Because he's more built, more sturdy. And if somebody pisses her tries to hurt me, she can just clobber them with a claw.
Hammer down.
Alright, next.
Alrighty, we ready for this?
The last two.
Yep. And we are now on 100. Which means how many more Pokemon is left, Phoenix?
51 more.
51 more. So, ladies and gentlemen, number 100.
You cut out there for a second.
Voltorb. Huh?
When you said 100, it cut out there.
100! There we go. Voltorb. Fall Pokemusu. Am I still coming in mismatch or am I good?
No, you're good.
Okay. Ball Pokemusu. Now this one is I need to know because this one to me was a little strange. The Ball Pokemusu, or the Ball Masu, Voltorb, is known for their propensity to charge their appearance to no, I'm sorry, their propensity to change their appearance to resemble household furniture? That can't be right. Most commonly, they change to model the furniture based on the capsule, no, the capsule merchant guild's design, as their ergonomic round shapes are easy for them to change into. Ergonomic round shapes are easy enough for them to change into. Voltorb can change into other shapes, but only if they only if they're relatively simple.
Yep, relatively.
So basically, they're almost like mimics if you kind of think about it, except not really mimics, but kind of. Okay. They primarily live near human settlements in out of way locations, such as alleyways or near warehouses. They live off the land's energy in the environment, form sources like social energy, from sources like social energy, the sun, as well as latent magical residue, no, I guess, and don't need to directly eat. Voltorb enjoy the social energy found in civilized areas, but can't stand direct social interactions with others. As such, the only move when they don't think. Oh my god! As such, they only move when they don't think they're being watched, and most humans are unaware of their presence. Because they low direct interaction, any who get close to a Voltorb will be subject to an attack. This can take the form of electrical shocks, powerful blasts of sound, or if soul, soul,
sufficiently,
okay.
Or sufficiently yep.
agitated, a massive explosion. As such, many people find Voltorb a dangerous and obnoxious pest. Trainer tips. It's better to give Voltorb space and allow them to make the first move with bonding. More forward approaches has explosive results. The capsule guide has heard your concern, and Masu's appearing like our products. As such, we've created a line of blue capsules that distinguish the two. We appreciate a 99.925% reduction of confusion from this discussion. Official capsule statement regarding Voltorb. Threat level medium. This is kind of a weird one. Let's see. This is a kind of hard one, in all honesty. It's like a mimic, except less not as dangerous as a D&D mimic, but has its own type of dangers too, especially with explosives.
Right.
But at least with these, there are ways to deal with them. And one of the ways that they did say is basically let them make the first move. Let them comfortably approach if they feel safe enough. So I'm actually going to give it an attempt and say smash. Phoenix?
I'm going to say smash as well. I'm going to add on to yours. She has kind of the hairstyle of Toga.
She kind of more has the hairstyle of I forgot her fucking actual name, but I know her. She goes by Sailor Moon.
Oh. Either way.
Because Toga has a little bit of the same one, but it's more shorter. All right, and now number 101, Electro.
Holy shit.
And this will be our last one for tonight. You ready?
Yep.
All righty. Ball Pokemusu electric type. I already said the name and the number, Phoenix, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
When one finds the Ball Masu Electro in the wild, it's usually too late to escape their explosive range. One can distinguish them by their unusual white and red coloring that they purposely give off is odd pattern to attract attention. It's currently believed that Electro are the result of maladapted Voltor Voltorb that become vindicate vindictive fucking words towards others.
Vindicative.
Towards others, yeah, I know. Fucking, it's a hard one. Let's just continue. Electro enjoy tricking others, and as such, will slip into habited places like towns or cities and transform into objects there. Once someone touches them or gets too close, the electro will release their stored energy, causing severe damage to everything around them, either in the form of con- conclusive conclusive force. My fucking word.
Concussive.
Force. Accusive force, sound, or electricity. Removing an electrode from a location requires a team of skilled technicians with appropriate tools for the job. As such, many large cities have such individuals prepared for the task. Smaller towns that lack such resources will need to contract adventurers for the job. Fighting isn't something electrodes do. Instead, they explode. They can be contained. What is that word? It's like a fucking to knock them out with a drug of some sort. Sedated. There we go. Sedated, or in some cases, temporarily disarmed. But fighting an electrode is almost always a recipe for disaster. Trainer tips: don't bond with electrodes if you enjoy being in one piece. I'm I am I a good demolition expert? Because if I wasn't, we wouldn't be talking now, would we? All it takes is one small error, one drop tool, one step too many, or something as loud as a pin drop, and boom, infernal wrench lights the entire building out. Dem McRed, electrode removal specialist of
Cerulean.
Thank you, Cerulean. Threat level medium. So this one is basically just similar to Voltorb, except this one loves to fucking be a nuisance to people. Doesn't say anything. Well, it did say something about don't bond with electrodes unless you love being in one piece. But if that was the case, why is the threat level medium? I want to say Smash, but I feel like I might have to pass, but I don't know. I'm stuck in between. What do you think, Phoenix? Before I make my final ruling.
Well, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, but that's just me. I'm a Smash.
I
Because
feel
I'm
like
gonna
there'll be more.
Yeah, because I'm gonna
Go ahead.
explode those guts.
That's a weird way to put it. Like, don't get me wrong. I would Smash, but the thing is, I would have to do it in a more open and less uh an area where basically I don't have to worry about my home, my shit, or anybody else being hurt while doing it. That's the only thing. So as long as I keep that in mind and I don't do it in my own house, her in my own house, then I think I'm okay with it. So then I'll point more to Smash. Because Phoenix, knowing you, if you did her in your house and you're not careful, that wall of pops that you have might not survive.
That's why I built a bomb shelter.
You better.
A smashing bomb shelter.
You better. All right, well, folks, that is the end of this.
So wait,
episode.
Are you passing or smashing?
No, I said I was smashing.
Okay, you're smashing.
I would risk it as long as I don't do it in an area where people can get hurt, where I don't lose my shit, or my house explodes. So that was my answer. Smash.
All right.
So yeah, that's number 101, Electro. Oops. We are now almost towards the end. So guys, if you like this video, please make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe. The more likes we get to these videos, the more chances we will do the other seasons than just season 1 of Pokemusu. And that's if the guy makes more, which I know he is. I've seen he already made Chikorita, and hopefully we'll get the next one soon. On top of that, like Phoenix says, we get more subscribers. He will play certain games, and I will play certain games. Like, for instance, Kill It With Fire. I am not a. I did a small trial demo run, and I'm telling you right now, I am not looking forward to it. But if you guys do subscribe, I will definitely do a recording on it instead of just playing it. Even though I'm not playing it right now, I only played the demo, and I'm about to download it completely out of bribery.
Alright, my Saiyans, if you like this video, please like, favorite, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified on all my videos. I'm Phoenix Vegeta.
And I am Shadoku, the one
and we'll catch you Saiyans in the next video. Peace.